Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Friday night build right stream on UX UI with AI in Web 3. I'm Kid, and I'm thrilled to be a part of this session today. This isn't just talk, it's a space to share ideas, experiment, and learn together. Today, we have some special guests with us, Hoong, creative lead and videographer, and Joanne, UX UI designer from Comet Digital Agency, will be joining with our amazing attendees as well. We have here Robert, Calvin, Ban. Um, Actually, Calvin's not here, but it's Upendra. And of course, we have Boom and yeah, a lot of people joining us today as well. And of course, our lead for tonight, Henry.
Hello everyone, I'm Henry, Developer Relation at COTI Foundation. I'm happy to be
Yeah.
here today to talk about reviewing frontend with UX pilots and Figma MCP.
Yep. So we'll bring fresh insight and practical tips you can apply right away. Be creative, ask, and let's shape the future of the design together. Yeah, let's get this party started. Henley, the floor is yours.
Okay, so uh, I will share my screen. So today we will bring um, today we cover some of the things. So we cover on front end. Uh, in some previous live stream we talk about front end, but today it will be different. So previously we using AI to prompting and generate the UI for us. We use Pro, we use V0 to create UI. Um, Today we want to do something. We want to more control for on the UI, and we want to go to from the we have the Figma design and turn the Figma design into the complete front end. So it will be different. We will be go from uh, idea to create a Figma a design in Figma, and then we will go and create the Figma into Groot. So it could be two step. Um, so in this way, you will be more control for your design. Is not your random design. The AI respond to you, but you are over 100% sure that it's a design you can customize anything and you can control everything before it go to the code. So we will start with go from idea to create a design. So I will using something. There is a lot of tool I know, but recently I use something called use pilot AI. So it is I think it's a kind of strong platform that can generate UI from scratch. So you can see it's um the look of the UV pilots. So you can see the dashboard here. Is it has three mode. We have hi-fi UI design. It has wireframing and it has UX design review. So basically, hi-fi UI design is the design you can use to create a front end. Wireframing is used for product manager or you want to grab the idea first. And UX design review is if you have a design and it can go and comment to your design. So we will try to go to design, and with this I can create. No, I have a space already.
We,
Okay.
we have our experts joining tonight from Comet Agency, Hong and Joanne. I was wondering, Hong, Joanne, are you using similar software already for UX and UI generation as an AI supported, or do you build it still yourself, let's say?
Let me delete. Start from scratch. Um. Okay. So I think the first question is what tool are you using for the design in regular day?
Yes. The question would be indeed what tools. I was interested in what kind of tools Hung or Joanne are using already before we dive into the new one right now to understand what would be the difference. Yeah. If they can find the mic. Kit, you're muted.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh yeah, Hung. We have Hung here. Yeah.
So this tool is new.
I'm sorry, your mic is a little. Can you bring the mic closer?
Yeah.
รบกวนเอาไมค์เข้าใกล้ปากนิดนึงครับ I think there's maybe something wrong with the connection.
Well, they were looking for a mic just before, so in this case.
I never have a platform before, so I almost use it. The ChatGPT or Gemini to put an idea something.
I'm sorry, we can't make that out. At least I can't.
I'm sorry.
The mic is not good enough. But, yeah.
เสียงมันขาดนิดนึงอะครับ
So we do not use AI with Figma before, but we use the ChatGPT or Gemini to create the for my part, I'm a concept artist. I have to create the storytelling, and I use the AI to help me design a story to have a good text like that and scope out ideas. Yes, yeah. And this is the first time I will see the Figma work with UI. I'm so excited to. Yes.
I think it's a great approach. So we use AI to handle the research and can give us some brief concept first, and then the designer can choose what is right for the brand, and then continue growing from there. So I think the concept of using AI to wrap to research and wrap the idea first is really cool. We can do this now. Can you show me the prompt you used recently? Let's say we want to build a swap on COTI blockchain. So what prompt you will be using to create a design? Let's say we want to build a swap on COTI. Or you can choose any page you want, and I will just type in the prompt you used recently.
แต่ว่าเลือกพร้อมที่อยากจะใส่ใช่ไหมครับ
Sorry,
Henry, can you repeat that again?
Can you you can choose any page.
Okay, so lately interesting with the Web3 to have more NFT.
Okay, NFT.
Maybe cartoon illustration like that, and concept about Galaxy.
Cartoon concept like this. So what is the prompt? So let's say we have NFT marketplace, and the prompt you will be using for create NFT marketplace. Any page. So let's say I want to create NFT marketplace landing page. Link or go to machine. You send me. And so what program are you using? So you tell the AI to create a layout on the content or something, or just concept?
ปกติใช้พร้อมอะไรบ้างอะครับ
Sorry, I'm back. My microphone is.
Right.
For me, when I use ChatGPT to create a prompt, I also start with I am a UX UI designer. I want to create a swap platform.
Mhm.
Example like Uniswap or PancakeSwap.
Mhm.
Can you scope the concept and
Cool. Keep going.
scope the concept and writing the flow? 'Cause I always start with this.
Okay. So
Code would be code the concept, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
first concept to
But you're right. It's the first definition of a role, as in how would you expect the AI to, what kind of think paths do you want it to have, or reasoning as a virtual colleague? Yeah.
Sorry, Henry. I think your prompt says UI designer.
but I think it's no different.
Does it matter? I mean, I'm not sure whether like the AI pick up on that. Like maybe they autocorrect.
They correct a lot of things. It's, yeah.
Let's see.
I think what it says in the prompt, it says, "Can you call the concept?" And that should be, "Can you code the concept?" So it understands what to build.
Can you quote the
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. To code.
concept?
Oh, I scope the idea concept for me.
Course I did. Oh, concept.
There we go.
But today we're not doing that. We will using use Pilot to create a Figma design first before we coding. So it will be a little different. So we will start from here. We have the concept, we have the content, back to UX Pilot. Let's
Yeah.
the landing page, and we got this. Create. I only have 36. Hope it's enough. I will create. So you have two mode: wireframe or hi-fi design. I will choose hi-fi designs, and I give it context. You can also input a reference like Uniswap, as you say, or something, and you can also upload some current design. And I will choose the mask for the lacquer, more detailed result, and create with deep design too. Also, you can after you create a lot of page, you can use a grid flow to. It's on the Figma. It's you create a flow to when you click on the button, it opens the next page. So I think Figma has that too. Iteration, and then create generate. And it's generating squid. And you also can create by going to Figma and say create a new design. You can go to the plugin and go. You have the plugin UX Pilot. And you create design on the Figma with plugin too. Design create configuration. I think 2 is enough stage. Okay. Create design. Okay. So come back to the UX Pilot. It's still generating. I think it take a while to create a design.
It's longer than other generation tools like if you build ChatGPT or out of the other one of the front end tools like Lovable or V0 in terms of generation time? Is it any difference between free and paid version, for instance, in your experience?
I think it's just the same, but it's different because with V0 and Lovable it generates a code, but with use pilot it generates the design file on Figma, so it's different.
Okay, so you should rather compare it to things like Midjourney or DALI or image generation.
With Midjourney and Dolly is generate the image, so it's different than this.
Kind of creating Figma, but if I say Henry, I'm like really excited for this because I have been a backend developer, very bad in UI and UX. So
Me
I'm
too.
I'm really excited for this flow. I'm keep watching it. I gonna be using this flow in my next projects too.
And I think it will be great for Figma design too, because now after they create a design, they can bring it into the front end code. So you don't need the front end code.
Yeah.
This,
So as
they can use from Figma to prototype and send to the customer.
And as we go, like I have done so much development on the Lovable and V0, we have seen like it breaks with the UI, but it gives the option we can directly provide it the Figma. So now their tool, this tool clearly creates the UI UX, and then I think Lovable will and V0 will generate the proper UI UX in a go or one or two repetition.
Yeah, I think he can do this. I think it's longer than I expected. Maybe it's because it's I use free tier, like Robot say.
And it's yeah, in this.
Waiting. Let's see.
Well, this does give a good indication then what other like new users could expect on the free tier.
Mhm. So usually when you design a landing page like that, how long does it take you to create a landing page like that? Oh, I think it's shown. We have the next generation FT makes it on COTI. We have the hero session. We have the one we choose design for collector and creator or trending collection. NFT. I think it's kind of cool. What do you think, Hong? It has journey.
It's cute, but
I think
differences have to develop it more.
Sorry.
Yes.
See. Okay.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, could you please repeat that?
So yeah, it look good. Yes. But I still hope it's just more activity. More.
What would it be missing if you look at it from your perspective?
For me, something missing is a life,
Life.
like
so
mood,
many missions.
emotional.
Uh, yeah, that is something AI cannot replicate. Emotional.
Uh, I think in the prompt, if you try, giving this context, like the UI we want, like the colors we want, and the feel we want, because we didn't provide this context, so it's kind of created this professional one. The normal Web3 schema, it kind of picked the blue and this purple schema. All Web3 projects used to use. So that's all I think depend on the context. If we go give more personalized context. If we have tokens, Henry, he can try this too.
I will log out this account and sign into another account to get enough credit for this one. But we will wait for the Figma plugin to generate too. So a lot of waiting tonight. So the difference between if you generate on the EOS pilot, you need to be the best plan to be transferred it into Figma. So if I want to bring this, I can click on share and people can see this. I can also click on anyone can see. But if I want to get this into the Figma file, I go to, sorry, click here, save Figma. But it need me to be premium to save into Figma. So I have to go into Figma and use the plugin, use Pilot directly on that Figma. I don't need to be premium. So that's why I create a two separate way to use those pilots. Generating, taking a little bit long.
Where are you looking? Because we're looking at UX Pilot right now.
Oh, sorry, sorry. Yeah, Figma file. I think I should share the screen instead of tab, so it will make more sense. Let me.
You know how long it usually takes to generate the picture? Usually,
I think about 10 minutes. 10 minutes for the landing page, so it's quite quick compared to if we order the design from the designer. It will take
I
like
see.
several days, and now we just need 10 minutes, so it will be a quantum leap for backend developer. Okay, let me.
But this is a generation from scratch, right?
Yeah, but you also can generate from the component. Let's say if if the designer has the design system, we can input that design system into the pilot, and it will generate the design based on design system. So it will be consistent with your brand, with your design system, and the coder
Like a style guide with elements and
yes,
fonts and RGB colors.
and then the developer can reuse the component, so they will not need to be start from scratch. I will I will try with another account to get more credit. I think I run out of credit tonight. Let's see. I will use this account. Continue. Okay. In this palette. And I will choose generating. I think I will try to log out this account. And then log in this. Okay, we have 90 credit now. So let's try this. Or do you want me to create a new thing? Let's say COTI swap. I'm a designer. And I want to create to create. And oh, sorry. No, I share this as the right screen and put this word date. And I want the brand will be aligned with COTI blockchain.
So I'm curious, Hong, Joanne, the the image, the design that Henry created or generated of the NFT marketplace. How long would that usually take to develop without AI? Just on an estimate, it's such a homepage.
For me, over 6 years. This AI.
Okay. Well, let's say, Joanne.
I'm sorry, you said 6 days or 6 years?
I understood 6 years, but please repeat otherwise.
Maybe he's just kidding. For me, as I work Web3 before,
Mhm.
and I take a lot of time to start like landing page. So it's new for me, and I have to research a lot and start to design a wireframe. The first time I do is 1 month to learn and create it.
Okay.
One page.
Okay, that's without AI.
Yeah.
So if now you're using the AI and you had for design, so will it be reduce the time you need to create a landing page? So let's say you have the AI to create the first design and you just change, I say change some component and change some design on, change some style on that design. Will it reduce your time?
Yeah, sure. If I know this before, my work gonna be faster so much.
I think generating, but it's kind of take time. Okay. I'm trying to generating inside Figma so we can do the next step. Yeah, I think I will go with the current design first. Some existing file that I generated, and then I will come back to see this one later. So on the we have finished the use pilot.ai to generate the design from idea. So now I will try to bring the Figma file into the final code. So we will using something called Figma MCP. So MCP is standing for Model Context Protocol. It's with Figma MCP now the AI can get the data from the Figma file and coding for you. It's just you give the tool for the AI, so now it can understand the design. So that you can thinking of that. So Figma MCP, I think currently there is two. One the official Figma MCP is from Figma MCP. Yes, so it's on the dev mode MCP. It's introduced by Figma.com. It's official, and I see. Let's see. Cursor to top. No, what's it on? I want to find the guy. Okay, so with the Figma MCP, now you can config. Okay, here. To config this Figma MCP, you need to be on the professional or organization or enterprise plans, and then you enable the dev mode MCP server, and then config into the AI. So first you have to enable the MCP server. So you open the Figma desktop app and run enable the local MCP server. Oh, I need to zoom in a little bit. Okay, so you need to enable the MCP server, and if you run on this link and you config this listen into the AI. Let's say you use web browser, Windsurf, or Cloud, or you can use this custom into another editor. So after you config that server, you can prompt the MCP client to like, I need to add a button, use the current selection in Figma to get the design, or you can just generate my Figma selection in Vue, in HTML, CSS, in iOS. So it kind of strong tool. I will show it.
So Henry, like we need to use this like Figma MCP for all the products. Like if we get the Figma file from that UI tool.
So first let's say let's if the designer give me the, let me share the screen, stop representing, share screen, entire screen. Okay, as you can see my screen.
So we got this Figma file on local, right?
Yes, so we have the Figma file. You go to the Figma, you go with the preference, and you can see enable local MCP server.
So as I know, like V0 directly support the Figma file, we can go and upload that file directly there.
Yeah.
Or available.
Yes, but
if we talk about the beginners, like to integrate the MCP servers, it's for the cursor, I guess, on the Claude or Gemini CLI. If a developer is using, they need to integrate this Figma or MCP server, integrate everything on their tool. But browser tools they provide, they make it user friendly. You can go directly, copy paste it on the V0.
Yeah, I think it's kind of way for no code developer can using the Figma file into the code. So, and we should try it. We should try it now. V0.
Yeah, like we can test it out right now.
Yeah. So with V0, does Lovable support that?
I'm super excited for this flow is just because I did a project in the V0. So for every small UI changes, let's suppose I kind of created a whole app there, which involves a smart contract integration and all. And I think of some UI changes, and for that I need to give the prompt to V0. But V0 need to iterate all the integration part and backend part too with that, because the project become heavier. And now using these tools, if I initially, like how the development flow works, like we need to first finalize the Figma. So if we can do that and then directly go to the V0, I think that the load on the V0 at the development process becomes a lot easier.
Let me try. I choose the wrong file. Yeah, Lovable has that too. What? Where is the file? Let me rename it to make it different. Maybe open. Maybe. Oh. Now create. We choose the selection. Open here. So Lovable. import from. It's use a plugin called builder.io to generate Figma to code. Okay. So we just need to go to this one. And let's see if we can do this. Students. Okay. And builder.io. Oh, it's too large for one export. I think we should try something small. Let's say only header section.
So it's kind of large for the free trial.
Yeah.
Or I think we have V0, paid V0, so we can try there.
Still don't load. V0. Premium. It's asking me to have premium to use the Let's see. V0. Okay. No, we have to zero is a normal one instead of that one. Let's try use value to export to web instead. Option. Export screen. Select page. That's great. Let's see. Let's try the smaller bit, user profile, and then let's go with the plugin builder.io. I think it can export. Oh, okay. Open builder. I think I used it before. Is it? And where is my design? I think I had to do it again. Smart force. And then open builder. Oh, it can go to extension too. No. Where is my design? Copy now based on the builder with VS Code or integration to the login. I had to authorize. So builders and provides and use plugin. Oh, it's so much time now. Computer. You don't see it. So export. Fit. Open builder. Oh, I just need to paste it here. Okay. Let's see if it can create a UI. Just
So with this, you're turning it from design into front end?
Is
Welcome, Watt, who just joined our chat. We're discussing building UI, specifically a product web design on COTI. and then turning that design into a beautiful front end. We're joined here today by Hong and Joanne from the Comet agency of Lao.
Okay. I see builder.io can do it. Condition.
Could you zoom in a little bit so we can read along with the explanation of Builder?
Is builder.io is extension. I think it's code by Leverable, so I can iterate the Figma and is generate the code.
No, I mean, could you zoom in on your screen because it's hard to read for the viewer.
Yeah.
In the meantime, welcome, Sarah. We're discussing the building AI with, in this case, Builder.io, building UI with Builder.io, and with UX Pilot to create Figma designs. And we're joined by Hong and Joanne of the Comet agency in Lao.
Generating.
Feel free to join the conversation, by the way, Sarah. Sarah has actually joined one of our live events today on Vibe Coding.
I think it's finished.
So, Henry, what are we looking at right now?
So we are going to create a design with going to go from Figma to the code. So now we are going to using something called builder.io. It's from Lovable, and it's now it can herald to import the Figma file, and after import the Figma file, it generates a design for us. So it's suggested by Opendra. So if you don't want to use Figma MCP, you can use some plugin like builder.io. It's existing on the plugin or Figma. So you go to Figma, go to plugin, and you manage plugin, say, and you can type builder.io. So it's a plugin developed by Lovable. So you can choose the frame you want to export, and you can export it to the code. So I'm trying it and see if it can build something exactly like the design we just designed.
So it's kind of take exact effort like using the MCP, but you are using UI and you are just clicking here and there, so it's kind of quite user friendly.
Yep. So same as design, if we are doing front end manually, we will take like 3 to 7 days, 3 days to finish the landing page like this. But now we can get the code, can now focus on back end and using AI to create a front end for us. Okay, so I think is footer. It has some stuff like this. Let me check the design again. So we have the design. Where is the design here? It's not the same. It still have a little bit different. We have the sprung here. I think it's thinner. But the design is different from, yeah. And let's see. They cannot load the profile. I think we have the circle avatar for profile avatar, but they not exactly do it. Yeah, you can see here we have the avatar, we have the follower and following on the banner, and you have the different prompt for user profile information. The button, I think the buttons they do quite well. The button is exactly.
So it was too hard to differentiate between the round profile picture and the rest of the image.
So it's I think the navbar is not the same too. I want a lot of stuff. Let me close some of it. Yeah. Okay. So the navbar is not the same. I think it have some transparent background with a different from here. This one, it just it's not the same color. Okay, but I think it will have us like 70% of the coding in the front end. Is a builder.io. We will try with the Figma MCP to see if it can do better. So with Figma MCP, I just introduced official Figma MCP, but also we have another MCP code by Glif. I think here from Framing Figma MCP server, and I will use today. Figma MCP. Good here. Share the link. With Figma MCP by Kremlin, you will configure the MCP server with your Figma API key. Copy it. You go to the private coding tool. Let me create a new folder. As Figma 3, then VS Code. Open desktop. Open. Okay. So I use argument, but if you're using cloud, if you're using WinServe, you can do a similar thing. Now, with argument, you go to the setting and you go to the MCP and you import from JSON. You paste your JSON here and you paste your API key here, and that is you configure your MCP successfully. You can do the same with WinServe. With cloud, it is a little bit different, but if you have that JSON file, is all good. And after you configure the MCP, you can see it has two tools here. Is that get Figma data and download Figma image. With those two tools, the AI now can accept to your Figma. Like with the normally when you're using AI and send the Figma file to the AI, it cannot like get exactly front end from you want. But with the MCP, it can get the data and can replicate, like I think from 70%, now you can get like 90 to 95% of the design. So let's try it in.
Yeah, so the MCP file encompasses the documentation of the tool. So your local editor immediately can use the features, in this case of Figma, to build out your wishes.
Yeah, it can now get all the data from the design. It's let's try. We'll get that hero session because the landing page is too large to view in on live stream. We have the hero session first. You can see it have the place the image here. You copy. You can choose the selection, or you can copy the link and ask the AI to help me generate. Generate code on this Figma. And if you don't have the Figma MCP, this can be done because it just go to the website and it cannot scan exactly the data. It don't know what component you're using. But if you're using Figma MCP, if you ask you to use the tool get Figma data frame link and you approve it, I think I forgot to tell it. I want exactly the same, but I will tell it later. Is it not that complicated? Now I download the required. You should call the download in Figma image tool to download all the image of the design. Yeah, and then approve it. I think I will approve it auto to make it faster. So as you can see, if we're using the builder.io or another extension on the Figma plugin, it just can replicate 70%. It cannot like understand all the design. But when I using Figma MCP, now I think I can get to 90% of the design, and it will be a lot better than just using the builder.io or just plugin thing. You should try it with Blender.
So looking at this, Hong or Joanne, would you agree if you get to 90% of a design, which means you would still have to update, refactor, change parts of it, would that still be worth it in the iteration, in the creation of like a landing page, for instance, in the example here? And I know as I ask this question, they might be looking for a microphone.
รบกวนพี่กิตแปลให้หน่อยได้ไหมครับ
Okay, Robert, can you repeat the question again?
Of course. So as Henry said, if the current design created by Figma, combination with Builder.io, for instance, would lead to 90% of what you're looking for, but you still have that last 10%, which you would have to adapt, update, change. Would it still be worth it? Because sometimes it is that last 10% after the big ideas, which might take a lot of time to perfect.
โอเคก็คือเขาบอกว่าตัวดีไซน์ตัวนี้เนี่ยครับคือถ้าเกิดเราใช้เครื่องมือตรงนี้ครับในการ create ประมาณสัก 90% เนี่ยเราจะเหลืออีกประมาณ 10% นะครับไอ้ 10% ตรงนี้เนี่ยครับมันใช้เวลานานไหมในการที่จะแบบว่าทำให้มันเสร็จสิ้นครบ 100% เพราะว่าเขาเข้าใจว่าอาจจะมีบางเขาเรียกว่าบางงานที่ 10% สุดท้ายเนี่ยมันใช้เวลาเยอะกว่า 90% แรก
Thank you, Kit.
So can you translate it for me?
I said what exactly what Robert said, but translated in Thai.
Okay, for me, I think I have to create or about layers and like prototypes of it if it have prototypes. So the colors, the text, the something like dialogue or scale, we have to check it more and everything in here. We have to check it, and I think it takes time, like around 5 days for check it and develop it more.
So with that, even if you have, let's say 90%, it would still be worth it to first do that and then continue manually, continue by yourself.
หมายถึงว่าก็คือถือว่าคุ้มไหมถ้าเกิดว่าเราเขาเรียกว่าอะไรอ่ะเหมือนกับว่าใช้โปรแกรมตัวนี้ในการที่จะทำให้แบบว่ามันเสร็จไปสัก 90% นะครับแล้วบอกว่าเมื่อกี้เหมือนบอกว่าใช้เวลา5 วันใช่ไหมในการที่จะต้องแบบทำที่เหลืออะไรเงี้ยครับใช่ก็น่าจะคุ้มเนาะ
Yes, it's of course it's แบบว่าคุ้มมาก It's so
yes, it's worth it.
It's so curious. It so helps a lot about the concept and the overview of the UX UI, but and we still have to check it more, like yeah, the details. Yes.
Yeah, I think those detail is will be very important. Is it will be the 10% that AI cannot replicate the designer. So AI tool can help you get the 90% quicker, but the 10% identify what is the great design. So it's very important.
So it's kind of like 10% is basically the signature of the designer.
Mhm.
You could say that.
Now AI removes the old style of CSS and rewrite again. Let's see it.
So Henry, I saw that in your other tab that Figma was still generating. What are you generating there? It was like already for 10 minutes.
Because I locked down, I think it got stuck. Let's let me just go with another prompt to see it. Yeah, it's too long. I think because I just log out and log in another account for extra credit, and it got stuck here. Listen, let's see. I don't see that. So with the design, we want to coding, and we are hopefully the AI can help us to create that design, to code that design exactly that like it. I think it's have some spacing here. Bleeding Groot should be in one line instead of two line. Yeah, it has some animation.
Wait, it's have hover.
Yeah, when you have
Oh, wow.
this UI, you have when user holding
Oh,
still editing. I think it should be online instead of two line. The Bleeding Groot.
Wait, that's the cost in US dollars?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
Okay.
just a generated idea, right? This is a hypothetical value.
These are rare NFTs, man. Very rare.
It's kind of cool. You can see it's a design file. We have the header hero session with. I forgot to select the navbar, but we have the hero session with the logo, Sonic Wallet, the profile avatar, something like here, and it's replicate. I think 90% of it. You can see we have exactly the same thing. We don't have the arrow when you're using user.io, and it's also adding some JavaScript to make the button and the image can add animation when we hold. Okay. What do you think, Upendra? It is better than V0? Or do you have any
Of course, it's like a lot better. And if I try to, put all these together with just prompt, because if you don't have Figma, you start with V0, telling what you want it to build. The first and second iteration will not give you, such a great result. And if you provide the Figma to the V0, I think that's the best workflow, because most of the UI and designing part is handled by the AI tool, which is meant for that, and V0 is meant for handling backend part and the front end integration with the UI. So I think using the Figma first, designing Figma first, and then providing it to the V0, that's the workflow I would like to follow. I just looking for the free tools for the Figma because I don't want to pay for everything. Like,
Yeah. Right.
like I need to take the subscription of V0 and then for this Figma design tool. That's then I will go and try to put 1 hours to design. But still, like V0 will not provide this type of UI, this animation and this NFT designs we are seeing here. I don't think it will provide that quickly.
So thank you. So I think I will wrap up. We have the front end. So today we go from idea to great design. Use a lot the AI. You can use directly on that website, or you can use on the Figma plugin. After that, when you have the Figma design, you can use V0 or Build Elaborable to import the Figma file and generate design, and it can go get you 70% like your design. Or you can using the Figma MCP. You can use official Figma MCP from Figma.com, or you can use a Figma contact MCP from Frame Framelink. I think okay, Framelink to MCP and integrate with your AI, and it can help you to generate like 90% of your design. Okay, so any question? What do you think about your design? This code it
Would you use the like in this case, I think you used ChatGPT to generate the framework first in text, or was it Gemini?
It was ChatGPT, if I'm not mistaken, the first time.
Yeah. So do you have a preference, recommendation among the engines for one which would first create your design plan before you import it into one of these?
from my point of view, I prefer Perplexity over ChatGPT and Gemini, because Perplexity is it has the research. Their research is very good. They go into searching mode, and they go with they can go to Reddit to read all the topic about your design, and then I think it can very good on researching. So that's why after researching, they can give me the better context and the better approach that I can use later. So from my point of view, I will use Perplexity for the first prompt. Let's say go with ChatGPT.
Yeah, for the research, I also use Perplexity bar many times, and it provides the real time information with using different LLM model. It's kind of chatbot like Cursor use different models, utilizing different model providing you right result. Similarly, Perplexity Go, and it's kind of chatbot, but it use different models, and also a solid RAG which takes perfect context from different use perfect web to provide the context. So the real-time information I think it can provide. And usually when I try to search some comparison between different technologies, I go there and it provides me the latest and relevant links and context.
You can see instead of answer me directly, the Perplexity will gather research. It will check the current market trend, user expectation, successful design practice in similar blockchain or NFT platform to inform the concept. And then after the research a lot of what is COTI, right? And exploring best practice like NFT market landing page design best practice. So it's going through a lot of research before answering me what is the best concept and what is the flow. So that's why I recommend Perplexity. Designing, converting NFT marketplace. It go through a lot of blogs of how to build and best NFT marketplace website, investigating blockchain UI design, wallet interaction, UX. I think it is all the thing you have to do manually in 1 month to learn about. And now the Perplexity will help you to do it. To learn about UI on Web3. And then After researching, now it gives me the concept, so core value and user flow. Okay. Okay.
Nice. This is the full branding list. Our document. Yeah.
Okay. Always. Any question?
Well, I would be curious from Comet's side. So Hong, Joanne, what do you have internally? Are there plans to adopt AI in your developments, or one of these tools, maybe other tools that we haven't heard of here yet that you discovered or are trying out? Also, perhaps feel free to show us Comet, by the way, as you are invited here, of course, as our partners in Laos.
Yeah, sure. AI is will help a lot. I like create a Web3 product is so often confuse user like wallet token or complex for AI will help a lot to create a like for onboarding wallet setup and to wireframe something. Yeah, I will use AI.
อยากพูดถึงตัว Comet Agency หน่อยไหมครับผม
Okay, for at Comet Digital Agency, we're a digital agency based in Vientiane, Laos. So we're building web and app development. So we work with a international project, and now we focusing on the new service is a Web3. Yes, and we also have text community in Laos, like they help the developer to have a connect and share knowledge together. So we hear the community. Yeah, there is a page for developer in Laos. Yes.
So am I correct in saying you guys are the development agency in Laos, or would I be shilling that?
Yes, and we also have special project with Galu and community. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah. So with COTI, we are partnered with Comet for events and for development as well in Laos. So we're looking forward to our first events there, which will be handled by Pham, also on the call. So thank you for joining us today, and also giving us your insights on this topic today and the tools we're trying out, because I am not a designer, definitely. And most of us aren't here.
So that whole is stunning me. That AI can do the animation is so surprising.
So any questions, other questions from our other guests as well on the call, by the way, or let me also check if there are questions on our stream.
Hi, sorry, I joined quite late. So is this being recorded so I can kind of find out exactly the beginning part? So it was great seeing the end, but it'd be nice to see how you guys got there. So I apologize for turning up late.
Definitely. This call's broadcast with the other live streams on the COTI Foundation's channel, where you can find them. think I shared the link with you. I can send it over. It's the channel of the COTI Foundation where we try out all AI tools for usually backend development or app development, and in this case, UX UI. And where we go in depth and take a time to fully review the options and also get stuck sometimes, like you would in real life. And there's quite a backlog, quite an overview and archive of previous tools we tried out, and we have sessions like this every week on a Friday. We have a Friday session open to anyone to join via Google Meets. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have a live stream where we're trying out a new tool or a new project with our developers. But also, yeah, so this is recorded, but any other questions you may have are also welcome, of course. Yeah. So then I would have a question. In the design, so either a home for you as concept artist or for you, Joanne, what are features that, in regards to design, what are you looking forward to? What would be something you want AI to take over to make it easier for you?
ในฟิวเจอร์ครับในอนาคตสำหรับในเรื่องของการทำเรื่องดีไซน์ครับผมรู้สึกว่าอยากจะให้ AI เนี่ยช่วยอะไรเราได้บ้างในอนาคตเนี่ยครับ
So for me, I've been so surprised things about AI, and I saw it can create the like branding. It's so surprising me. So it's so helping a lot of it, and I would like to use this and try to play with it and make its creativity with my experience designs. Yes, I think it's very interesting for me.
For me, now AI is everywhere. Like from Figma to generative tool to reshaping how we approach creativity and problem solving. But for me, AI isn't about replacing creativity, but it's a chance to help me design smarter, faster, and more human-centered experiences.
So it's an assistant. It's supporting you in your work. That's it. Not taking over the work.
Yeah.
Okay, back to you, Kit.
Okay. I think that's all for today. I think that's that's a wrap. Thank you, Hong and Joanne, and for joining us today. You know, we have explored the latest trends of UX and UI, and AI shared practical tips, and most importantly, connected to all of you who's building the Web3 space. Thank you to Henry, of course, who guide us through the session today, and of course our participants today, Robert, Sarah, Upendra, and the folks at the back end as well, Pan, Kelvin, etc. We love for you to continue the conversation with us. So be sure to join the official COTI channels. You could go to YouTube, COTI Foundations. Please like the video and subscribe for future content. And good night for today and good morning for those who's in the west side.